Everything is starting to lean over towards the A site for ONIC. RDW is going to have a bit of a peek and looking for the second. It's going to be denied. Now it is only down to Texter, able to, well, not dodge out the blade, but he will be able to find a frag in the piece. A dink on toward him as well, but that... the damage, it's all coming towards him. I was going to say the Prowler looked like it was chasing him, but it actually went behind him. And now the rest of his team are here to assist Order. They're starting to really firmly get a grip on how this pistol round is now coming to an end. It's already there. The paranoia out will force him away. And remember, he does have RDW here to assist him, but he's trying to take the challenge, trying to take the fight by himself. And ONIC G, now they've found that opener over towards the B side, so they've already peeled away towards this site. They're going to get a plan. And they've got a number advantage for the post.
What am I going to say is, like, Elmi Moore is just so good, so sharp. Like, to be able to get those fine lines utilizing the ADS of the Headhunter. He's found 2 picks basically for free. That was a position where there was almost no time left completely.
Oh, wow.
That's a third. Like, are you joking? There's potentially a fourth, but Shiro takes it off of his hands. Did get the dink. RDW with the trade down. Texter has made his way into the site, but he's completely wrapped in. Must be feeling the stranglehold here. Now it's so awkward, so many angles to watch, and they're just walking straight down. NC Slasher a little bit shaky.
They have to contend with Texter. How much of a duel does he actually want to fight by himself here is the real question. 3 hostiles detected on that blade. Texter falls with the denial of the spike. RDW, a beautiful transfer. And Ronski's there for the club for ONIC G. And Ronski feels like he wants to be able to take a duel with the rest of his utility. The paranoia, he spotted out exactly where Monyet is playing from as well. Maybe not. Shiro and Severine starting to get some action back, however. And now it's all the vulnerability for RDW. Stuck in the seas. Destruction of the Haunt. Now he finds one. A second as well. Going a little bit ham in this round, but NC Slasher will cut him to size. And look at this spot from Severine to line them both up to clock. And they've spotted out exactly where Texter is playing. Still somehow manages to find the one. And RDW is falling back. Are they sold yet? On the fact that it is A, now they know. RDW lining them up again, another multi-frag for the man, but this spike plan has to go down, and Monyet, he is wanting to go for a fight early, potentially goes for a little bit of a spotter, but has to get that plant down, and he has to rely on Elmi Moore to essentially maybe bail him out a little bit earlier. The Haunt to be destroyed, all the Order members coming in from the heavens, but will they be taken down to hell? 6 feet under. Monyet for the 3, he brings out the blades, but Disco gets him what they can. Still a similar story right now, and as you say, a big old B hit to come through for ONIC G, but Ronski is actually going to be dropping Severine. A resurrection could come out onto him through the null command of the KO, but Monyet's space, he's gotten behind Texter. He's not going to be able to cut Disco down for size, but all of these trades, Disco's managing to hold down the fort, and with that, ONIC G are falling away.
Yeah, Disco's done fantastically here. It's going to be at least something for them to hold on to now. 3 versus 3, but look at this position from NC Slasher. They have to be so careful. They're walking, they're creeping, but are they going to clear the line? RDW! I feel like he's a little bit lucky there. NC Slasher wasn't quite with the crosshair placement, but they get enough done. Now a 3 versus 2, door to be closed, and all they've got to do, exactly the same as that previous round, take the time. Severine, he's got right click ready, but Shiro opens up with one, and no, Disco caught just all on his lonesome basically here, and now the underarm flash does come out from RDW. They're both lined up. He spots one. He has to spot the other. Another flash drive to go out, but they swing, they clear, and Severine.
Chance that we've seen, a glimpse at Order having an advantage, and it's not going to go the other way just yet. Ronski with 3, setting himself up for the trophy in this round, but will he be too hungry for the ace? Disco is going to be the one who's going to be the next challenge over in the tree. He's wanting to be fallen on back. Maple, is he going to be able to find his first frag in this game? He's got a one-on-one against Shiro. The Nightfall is out. Ronski's got the 4K, and Maple for the swing.
Into main, which they're doing it right again, but they're so close. Up on the line with Texter. He almost had the shot, but there's Ronski again. Only one though. Elmi Moore gets that trade. Rendezvous straight out, but the paint now. They're heading up short, but they've closed the door, and that's what's going to make it awkward. So RDW has to be very, very careful to wait out for the rest of his team. The Haunt goes over the top as well. That's going to be punished. There's a lot of awkwardness here. Elmi Moore, though, finds RDW. That's a fantastic response, and he's got the line, but now they're setting the focus. They reposition accordingly, but it's going to have to be onto the big man in Disco. The Nebula is going to bite the space, and he spots the line, and NC Slasher positioning at the exact same time. They have to walk in. They've got to be ready for this right now. Is the peak going to come in? Will Monyet be ready? Not quite. RDW going to rip the head off. Maple punishes Elmi Moore, and there's finally an opportunity for Order to really lock down a round, but they've got to be cautious. 4v2. Are they going to be able to do it? We have seen the null command get popped by RDW here, so they are going to be barreling straight through that nebula here. Both members inside main, one inside heaven in Disco. 12 seconds, not much left, and RDW to close. Very good, solid force back by that Haunt too. There'll be more on the line. He's missed a couple of shots though this time. Very important. Ronski gets the trade out this time. Disco straight into the site. We talked about him being a little bit more quiet, but Shiro's got a number for him as well. They're so low. That's the big thing here, Komodo. Disco gets another though, and here's those confident picks we're looking for. Door will be closed by RDW, but the peek from Shiro, that's the spike dropped as well, Komodo. The communications, we've seen so many rounds where Order have irrespectively not known who's picking up that spike, and the shots, the damage, they've not yet. He is through, he is damaged, and he is taken. Breeze, which was the 13-6 victory for ONIC G.
Yeah, you've got to remember as well, a 6-6 tied scoreline at the half on the attacking side for Order against Fancy United, but they want to get this closed over a little bit quicker, it would seem, specifically into this A site where they are rampaging in toward it right now, but Monyet, he's dancing with the dice and he's rolling his number, the tailwind to escape, but it's into the crosshair of RDW. And now in the 2 versus 2, Shiro is still here with that Odin. He can purr the bullets out to try and find the frag, but that glass will be shattered by Texter. He's trying to find the frag. He's trying to be the instigator, but no.
W tap onto the defuse here, but they've just got to clear it. They've got to look absolutely everywhere here. He's got to make sure all his ducks are in a row, but it's
76 points of HP. It could have been dire, and now Shiro is the next contest over in the market, but he's looking to cut that check, print the receipt. It's only for 1 though.
Ronski's super low at the well. Not really convinced with that position at all, but Maple does get the catch, does get the lurk, and now he's ready to send the Nightfall out. It's not going to quite clip Severine, though. Keep your eyes on this man right now. They haven't cleared him, they haven't looked, and he's stuck in the corner, but he will get that flash drive out. The paint shells will force him away. Very wise, very tact there from Disco. Now they should be able to find the site. The position is nigh, though. Up in heaven, Elmi Moore having a look. Great shot onto Disco. Now it's going to be onto Maple. Man hasn't been having the best of games, and unfortunately he cannot close, cannot clutch. We saw it a couple spotted yet, which is huge. Now, here we're going to see that null command come out, this time from RDW. And are they going to be able to lock it down? There's NC Slasher, though, hasn't been spotted, and he will be able to drop it. Where are these 2 remaining members? Ronski, Texter clearing out, and Severine is in such an awkward spot. The Nightfall's going to catch them, and they've just completely left their boy in towards A. There's nothing they can do. They look at the jump into heaven, but Shiro's going to be there, and it's an absolute blunder coming out here for Order. Texter is going to have to do something insane here. 1 versus 4. He has picked up 1. He's got plenty of HP, but the flash drive goes through. Now he can look to reposition here, but I love the spot from NC Slash. He's gone straight into main, and Severine should not be too far away either. He is going to clear out the Jenny line, but look at this crossfire. It's beautiful. Here disparity. You got 2 members doing something. The rest are all sort of falling behind, whereas on ONIC G, they're doing absolutely everything as Monyet over the top, straight through long, straight, and again, the knife in the back of Order.
Through the box, by the way. The little single box that's over in A main with the spikes there too.
Look, I'm just not surprised at this point. Now Texter solo's trying to Shrouded step in. Severine gets it.
This is...
it's kind of like too much spaghetti in the pockets. They've tripped over. They're trying to put it back in, but it's just all over their hands right now. And the series is kind of wiped away by this. To look, Texter straight into heaven to try and sell some sort of a fake information, but he's actually sent himself elsewhere, and it's going to be Disco to pick up 2. That is going to be the ultimate dropped in heaven. Ronski gets another. Severine's going to be dropped, and it's all onto Elmi Moore, who is a fair way away from home. And it's just going to be damage on the cards for him now. Game's not done just yet, Komodo. Not
just yet. Elmi Moore, the 1 versus 4, revealed by the 0 point as well, and the hunt is on for Order. They need to be holding on to these guns, though. They need to make sure they've got everything in the net. Towards B main, the containment for Order. They need to hold everything in this one. On toward the side, a good shot out from Maple to Elmi Moore, and that might just be the thing to send ONIC G packing in this one. Take the Odin as your prize, take the Phantom to the next round as well. You've still got a Blazestorm from Monyet. There will be a buy for ONIC G in the next round, but any damage they could do towards Order, it's not going to reset them just yet, but it might make the next couple of rounds a little bit easier to close out this match.
Absolutely, so only Monyet to live on. Just yet, they're still holding.
And Severine's here to assist Elmi Moore as well, right? So they've got a little bit of an allotted crossfire if they do want, but this is the time for Order to go in toward the site. No Nightfall action, it's going to miss them, but it's all a ruse, it's all a fake. The short play is actually the thing happening right now. NC Slasher is going to be the first point of contact with RDW with the spike in Texter's arms. He's going over there. There's 20 seconds to go.
They've got to make a decision right now. Like, what's going on? They're walking in solo. Like, what is this? Where's the call? Where was the comms? Game's done. Like, game's lost. There's nothing they can do here at all.
Disco's way too far from the action. The spike's on the other side of the map. It doesn't even matter if he